my children here, educating them. They didn't like to go to school. My daughter said that also, and then when she got hit in the, if anybody has to punish my kids, that would be me.
Yeah.
So I had to confront the school. He doesn't want to go to school. He had stomach pain and stuff like that. And eventually, one of my kids, he dropped out of the school. To force the kid to behave certain way, this is not his nature. They cannot accept that because you have to obey and follow.
Yeah, follow the rules.
My kids also couldn't sleep like that. I was looking at the map, where is Taiwan? And when we came here, everything looks like a picture. My strategy for shopping was just going to the market, and then there was a sign, Ipaikwa. Ipaikwa, okay, that's a good price, good quality, because I had my 4 kids in the Taiwan education system. They didn't like to go to school.
My children have the same problem.
So every day watching my kids going to the place they don't like, doing homework, they don't feel meaningful. It's very hard. Why we came here? Because my husband, he was German, and we have already 2 small kids at that time. And although he had a stable job in Germany, everything really quite stable, we really like new things. And we, when we were in high school or in college time, we travel a lot, both of us. He went to India, Pakistan, and I was traveling in Europe doing volunteer work. And then we had a kind of passion for growing inside. And we were thinking it's good for our children also to experience different culture, because we know how much the travel, make us who we are, make us grow.
It changes you.
Yeah. So we decided, and then when my husband got offer of a job in Taiwan, and then we also knew that there would be opportunity for me also to do some social work, which was my passion. So we decided to go to Taiwan. As a parent with my children here, educating them, they didn't like to go to school.
My children have the same problem.
So every day when they went to school, they got a hug, each of them, and they came back from the school the same, because I know how hard it was for them. When you observe them growing and you allow them to be themselves, you don't try to, to fix them and
Did you ever struggle with that? Because I agree with what you're saying, but I struggle with trying to fix problems for my kids sometimes. Like it's a habit sometimes.
Well, I do. My daughter say that also. And then when she got hit in the, I went to school and I say, listen, if anybody has to punish my kids, that would be me. So I had to confront the school, but then I understood that doesn't help.
No.
Because they are already, as she say, foreigners. They are special. So they told me, Mama, don't do that. So I respected that. And and they let themselves, get hit for the whole class.
That's very grown up.
Then I respected that, because I have 4 kids. So I went through different timing. And I went also to the second stage when they were not hit, they were not abused physically, but they are abused mentally, and that's even worse in some cases. Then he doesn't want to go to school. He has stomach pain and stuff like that. And
sorry, you're telling me my son right now when you say that. My son says he has a stomach ache all the time, so he can skip school. So
he eventually, one of my kids, he dropped out of the school. To force the kid to behave certain way, this is not his nature.
Isn't that the problem with school in general?
They cannot accept that, because you have to obey and follow.
Yeah, follow the rules. But some rules.
And my kids also couldn't sleep like that. And then.
Sorry, you're telling me everything about my current son right now.
Because I know I am not the only one.
He has energy. He doesn't want to sleep.
Exactly. Yeah, my kids.
So if you have energy, why would you force someone to sleep if they don't? I don't see the point.
I cannot do that. I was working for a Taiwan company, and then
they take naps.
Everybody is just having lunch and they drop and I cannot do that. If you do that, I don't mind. Just don't force my kids. Don't force me to do that. And
I agree.
That's kind of tough because everybody has to be the same.
And I love that you gave your kids a hug in the morning and in the evening every day. I think that's beautiful.
I don't know who needed more, them or me.
Probably you, I'm guessing.
Every day watching my kids going to the place they don't like.
Yeah.
Doing homework they don't feel meaningful.
Yeah.
It's very hard.
Do you have any other advice that you can give me? I'm going through some of the stuff that you already went through. Do you have any other advice for me on how to not control my children, but guide my children to, like, as a parent?
You don't want to control your children.
Never, yeah.
Then control yourself.
Yeah.
Control ourselves first. And we don't need to control anybody around us. The first things what you can do every time with your children or even whatever you do something, observe first. Ask yourself what I'm doing, why I am doing that, why I am doing that. You keep asking that question until it's clear to you why you are doing that.
And then you might stop doing something.
You will be surprised if you get deeper that maybe the reason why you are doing that is not the reason that you were thinking in the first place.
Yes.
Because why would you want to control your children or not control? Even think the word control, why it comes in the first place.
Yeah.
If my kid wants to go outside and he tells me it's too hot, I don't wear a jacket. I'm a person that is easy cold.
Yeah.
I don't try to convince him wear a jacket.
Yeah, he'll figure it out.
He will figure that out. And he knows that.
Yeah,
so
agree.
He knows when he's cold, he will come back, pick up a jacket, or he will be cold. And if he catch cold, then he will be paying the consequences, and next time he will think about it.
So what you're saying is give them room to learn for themselves, like to grow for themselves.
Yeah, because what happens, we don't allow kids to trust their feeling. They become like numb. Because I had my 4 kids in the Taiwan education system, but I was also a teacher. I trained volunteers for different service projects, so I know the other side, and I can see how the kids react. And I see when I ask them questions, they are not able to answer anything.
If you suppress your children when they're children from acknowledging all of the feelings, anger, all of that, they will become very unhappy grown-ups.
They don't trust their feelings anymore.
Yeah.
So they maybe get in dangerous situation
because they don't know how to deal with it.
They don't notice.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
yeah, so allow your kids to feel whatever.
If something it's like, they spill milk or something, then I say, milk is spilled, and then I give them the stuff to clean.
Yeah.
And I don't have to talk much.
Yeah.
Actually, they know. And I don't scream at them, or you did that, or whatever. It happens. It happens all the time. So even happens for us. So why are we not compassionate about our kids? That is one of the way. Let them to solve the problem.
I like it.
Second way, laugh together about something.
Yeah.
Something happened and it's sometimes so stupid. Whoever did that, then we can just laugh about it and maybe clean it together or whatever, something like that. So I think it's quite simple. I try to listen in the past when I was having first child. Oh, you should do this, you should do this.
So hard, right? The first kid is
and nothing worked for me because it's not my style. Like let the kids scream to teach them something, or No, it's not my style.
Yeah.
So I had to figure out how to do by myself, and I look for some books. One book, I think it was Talk to the Kids so they can listen, and listen so they can talk. And that's without explanation. I think that one sentence also says a lot. The kids copy you. Your behavior, they copy. If you are not happy, they are not happy. I think what is important, ask yourself a question. What I'm doing now? Sometimes you do things on the autopilot.
Why am I doing this?
Why I am doing that? I'm doing that because I want to share the love I have inside with others.
Yes.
I like to see people happy.
Me too.
That makes me happy. If you ask yourself why I'm doing that, why I'm screaming at my kid,
Yeah, I know.
or why I am forcing my kid to eat something.
Yes.
One thing I want to say about the education, actually education comes from Latin. The original meaning was manifest from inside out, or bring something from inside out. But later, the other part also means to train, to teach,
Instruct or whatever.
instruct. But if we forget the coming from within out, we never, those kids, they are not going to survive in their life.
I think most
because
of
they
what
only accumulate.
Yeah.
And that's why we do
Free hugs. I appreciate you. I think you've shared a lot, and you're a pretty private person actually, and I think you've shared a lot of yourself, and I really want to say thank you for doing that. And I think you've shared stuff that is useful to the people watching.
So I hope so.
Yeah. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself. You know. Be authentic. Know your feeling, your emotion, and share it with the world. You know, if you know who you are, that's how you can give more. If you are fake, that means you are suppressing your true nature.
Yeah.
And that's why conflicts start, because we are pretending. And if we are authentic, okay, I messed up, but it's okay. I will do better next time. Give yourself a tap in the heart. You are doing well. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you in the next one. Can I have a hug? Just a moment. If you ever see a person with this somewhere, give them a hug. Give them a hug. Can I? Yeah. I appreciate you. I do. Yeah. Really appreciate you. Thank you for having me.